get meats that aren't pumped with cucarachas. They don't put shots in them. They aren't feeding them soy and corn. You can go and it's a lot costly because a lot of moms will say they can't afford it. But if you can do your hair and get fake eyelashes and fake nails, then you could, it's all priorities. I'm not doing my hair. I cut my hair. I don't do my hair. I'm not doing nails. I'm not putting makeup on. A master structure. I'm not putting eyelashes on. So the money that I normally would spend to do all those things, that's extra for me to spend on my family and myself. So it's your priorities. So if your priority is to look, to do all that stuff, then of course you're not going to be able to afford it because your priority is just to, look like something. Because when the pole shift comes, you're not going to be able to wear all that stuff. So why not prioritize? And also a healthy body, you don't need to put fake stuff on. When you're healthy, your skin should be clear. When you're healthy, your hair should be healthy. You shouldn't have to wear fake eyelashes when you have beautiful eyelashes. Actually, long eyelashes are really for males. Males are the ones who usually, in our species of human, males are the ones who usually have longer eyelashes. So that's really a transsexual trend. You know that, right? Really, that's in itself. Like men generally, genetically, that's who usually has longer eyelashes. I mean, you could always have it, but I'm saying if you stop putting on fake stuff and just eating well, because take the money and put it into good, healthy food, you won't even have to wear fake eyes, fake eyelashes and hair and stuff because you'll look healthy. Okay? Oh, people put that stuff on when they're not healthy. When you walk around and stuff, like this woman said one time, like, I don't like Fleur Brun because she doesn't wear makeup. Well, because you're a freaking man. The only person who would say that channel who said that about me, oh, I don't like women who don't wear makeup because you're a freaking trans man pretending you're a woman and a housewife, fooling everybody, acting like you're a woman, a housewoman, giving people advice on how to take advantage of men because you're a man trying to be a woman. So of course you're going to say you don't like women that look natural because that makes you look fake. Because if every natural woman who is genetically a woman stopped wearing makeup, y'all wouldn't even have a place. You only have a place mark because women are wearing makeup. But if natural women, health, it just genetically, fully 1000% women stop wearing makeup, y'all wouldn't even exist. Okay? So that's why you didn't like me. Keep it real. If you want to be a man, be a man. But don't tell people you're a woman and a housewife when really you're a man. They know who I'm talking about. Okay? Don't play games. Don't criticize people for being natural and being a woman. If I was doing what's that stuff? Ozempic. Someone's like, oh, well, at least I'm not pumping Ozempic in me because I'm not squared up looking like this, looking like I'm sick. I'm just natural. Listen. And if I have to work out, I got to work out. I don't mind going and working out, getting myself in shape. It is what it is. If you start doing stuff like that, Ozempic and stuff, y'all, you messing with your eggs. If some of you don't have children yet, refrain from doing stuff with drugs. Because if you have eggs in you and you haven't had your children yet, you're basically messing up your egg stock. Women, we have all our eggs inside of us. So just know that. When you take Ozempic and drugs and cocaine and what is that? Governmental marijuana, Ozempic, whatever the heck they're doing, what all that stuff is, you messing up your eggs. You want to have healthy babies, and then you wonder when the babies come, they'd be like, oh, wow, because we got to, I'm not young. I'm not having any more children. I'm not young anymore. I had all my children, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Be the change you want to see in the world. Get the name out your system. Birth control and so on, yeah. You look 50s, look like you're in your 30s. You're supposed to golden. That's why your name is golden. Yeah, you are supposed to. Aging is a disease. You know that, right? Aging is a disease. You aren't supposed to age. You don't see lions turning gray. You don't see dogs. There's some dogs that do turn gray. But you don't see dogs. Now, they atrophy a little bit. They start moving a little faster. They get a little slower. But they don't turn, they don't look, you don't see lions. Like a lion could be older. The only way you know they're older is because they look a little skinnier or they look differently. But you're not supposed to age. Aging is a disease. People who age the quickest are now natural. They're GMOs. Those are probably NPCs or GMO people. GMO people don't last as long. People are genetically homogenized, like they're generations of homogenized people. They're not natural, so they age quicker. Those are the ones who pumping on them those age things, like those age creams and all that stuff, because they got to do that because they don't last. People who are natural look the same. Okay, they look the same from the time they're 20 to the time they're usually 60 and 70. Only a little bit of difference, maybe gravity a little bit, but that's about it. You aren't supposed to age like that. Aging is a byproduct of our exposure to the surface of all these chemicals, and then also all of this food that's being genetically homogenized. It's destroying the way our bodies, our bodies are fighting themselves all the time. That's why it's actually good to fast. When we fast, we talk about fasting. It's very good to fast every once in a while. If your body's kind of, sunscreen isn't good, but some people need it. So if you do sunscreen, remember there's a lot of chemicals in it. You could do beaver. What is it? I love beaver. What's it called? Something beaver. Beaver's a good one for those who are very fair skinned who need sunscreen. You could do, what is it called? What is a beaver on? What's the name of I always share this. I bought it for, it's called Beaver. I forgot the whole name. It's called something Beaver. Or you can use aloe. Aloe's really good. Aloe's really good for the skin. If you're fair skin and you require something on your layer on your skin, aloe vera is amazing on your skin. Fresh aloe vera. Always have that aloe vera plant around and you put it on your skin. It's a great protective. So you can do that. There's a lot of ways you can kind of protect your skin. You can do a little bit. I like to use a little bit of clay. Like you could do a little clay if I'm going somewhere because my skin looks like clay. I have clay. My skin looks like a copper clay. So I usually take, like, when you see my face, it's not so shiny because I get shiny. I take tallow is really good. I like tallow. I take a little bit of clay and I like to put it, like, how you, like, the women, Asian women use like rice powder. I use clay and I put clay on my skin. My skin loves the clay. It eats it up. When I was in Brazil though, big ups my Brazilians. Tudo bem? Tudo bom. I like to, in Brazil, they have this red clay, and also in Atlanta, you guys do too. But in Brazil, we were driving around in dirt all the time, especially in Bahia. Bahia is beautiful, but in Bahia, they have this red dirt, and I would always drive and get dirt on my skin, and it made my skin like so magnetic. It was so beautiful. Like I was like, I crave like that type of clay too. So I love clay on the skin. Yafi, you guys have great clay over in Israel's neck of the woods. You guys have like the best salt scrubs. Like the Red Sea and the around that area, you guys have really good clay and salt. Really good salt for the skin. I love, 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 love it. Okay, so those are great things. I love clay on the skin. So if you have, even if you're fair skin, get like a whitish, get like a clearish, like Dead Sea salt. I love Dead Sea salt. But get like a little clay if you're fair skin and just put it on your skin. My grandmother was very fair skin with red hair. So gingers, y'all burn. My grandmother, yeah, isn't it crazy? My grandmother was very redhead. So she used to put like a really beautiful clay. It was like a nice, what was it? Oh God, it's a French name for it. I forgot. Where's my Frenchies? It's like a French clay, but it's like very whitish. She used to put it on her skin because she used to get molds, and she put it on her skin. Looked so nice. It almost gave her a matte look. I forget. It's a French clay. My Frenchies may know what it is. It's old fashioned too. She used to do it, and her skin just looked really nice, really nice. She had you gingers, whether you're brown gingers or lunar gingers, you guys. It might have been a kaolin clay. Maybe she used it. It might have been that. But gingers, you guys burn very much. So it's because your skin is very sensitive. You got that copper hair. It could be the catalyst thing. So just make sure you cover your skin with clay. So I like clay and I like aloe vera for skin. If you're somewhere where the sun is really, really, because remember, we have the sun simulator. I can't even say that our sun is real anymore, y'all. We got different versions of the sun. You got sun that doesn't burn and you got sun that burns. So you need to put a little bit on your skin because whatever's out here, the radiation, you should. Oh, the Dead Sea malt, the mud. Yes, yes. That's really good. What happened in the Bronx, Shadow? Yo, Shadow, what happened in the Bronx? BX, that's 13X. Yo, Shadow, that's 13X, right? B is for 13 and then X. So that's another X. Something may happen in the Bronx too. What happened in the Bronx? Shadow, what happened? Goddess, it's something beaver. I'm waiting for An to tell me. I don't know if An's back at work. I use it beaver. I bring it with me certain places. I have a little one that's a little more fair skin. Her skin is a little more fair. If we don't have aloe vera, I use that one. Arizona, Ra asked if Arizona is a cool spot. Arizona has some decent spots there. I'm not opposed to Arizona. No, for the pole shift, you know, it doesn't have a extreme anything extreme happening in Arizona and parts of Texas. So I think if you stay a little more, what is that? Is that more north or south? I don't know where it is. If you go a little bit further in, like not Sedona, but a little further in, it's really a beautiful place to go. And if it sits well with you, if you do your astrocartography and you do well in Arizona, I really like Arizona. I like the people in Arizona. Oh wait, Shadow King says the working of the plan was reached retroactive. It never happened. Oh, something happened? Something was about to go down? Green Beaver? No, it's called something Beaver. Where's On? On, are you here? I think On's at work. It's called, I'll put the name on afterwards. It's called something Beaver, y'all. Oh, gosh. I wish I could remember. It's really good. I love their company. Oh, I wish I, oh, God. When On, if On's in here, if not, I'll put the name later, y'all. Just remind me the name, because I'll put it. I have it inside. I carry it sometimes. Like if we're going to South America and it's really hot, I always carry it. I have a fairer skin. Wait, On, put it in the thing. On, text me the name. On is texting me now. On, text me the name of the beaver thing. I'll tell you, Sea Stars. Yeah, Arizona is really quite lovely. I told you about the in Sedona, the rocks eat your pain, eat your sadness. They eat it. So you can go there and clear yourself in Sedona. I told you, remember when I was there? It eats your pain. Actually, we're going to take a drive there one of these days. I got to drive over to Sedona. I love Sedona. But I don't stay there long. I let the rocks take away any sort of like anything inside that's negative. They eat it. So you want to go there for like maybe a day or two, and then you, no, it's not beaver dust. It's not green. I don't know if it's green tea. I'm going to give it to you. I know everybody's waiting. I'm waiting for On to tell me. I have it inside in my packed bag. Georgia is crazy. Somebody said Georgia's crazy. She's talking about DMX. Who's talking about DMX? DMX. Where the wood, where the hood at? Da-da-da. I love men from the Bronx. I have a thing. It's like a thing. Oh, let me stop. We're going on today. Your daughter eats red dirt? Red dirt is, I like the way it tastes when I was in Brazil. It goes on me. Yeah. During my pregnancy, I like to eat, it's the weirdest thing, I like to eat sand. I know it's crazy. I like to eat sand and, there was something else I really liked the last pregnancy. I like sand, and there was something else I liked. I like tomatoes a lot with my last pregnancy. I like tomatoes, a lot of tomatoes. I'm talking about a lot of tomatoes, like fresh tomatoes. What else? I like sand, and it was something else that I could not stop eating. I forgot what it was. Yeah, you know, it's a form of pica. Yeah, so during the pregnancy, I crave sand. I ate it for like a while. I know it sounds crazy, y'all. Sounds insane. I like the taste of sand when I was pregnant. You get weird kinds of pica things when you're lacking. So, and when I went and redid my things in Colombia, I actually changed something and I stopped craving sand. The sand stopped when I forgot when it was. I took something else. I started eating something else, and I stopped craving the sand. But I changed something. I forgot what I was eating. Something. It was tomatoes and sand. Yeah, pregnancy does some weird. The best that food ever tastes is when you're pregnant. Ooh, I love food when I'm pregnant because it tastes like nothing you could ever. Tagine. Oh, I know it's terrible. Tagine. You remember that, Susie? Oh, tagine on the tomatoes every day. I would just eat it. Like I had to stop eating tomatoes because I thought I was going to turn orange or red. It was crazy. I just love the way it tastes, and I like sand. Yeah, I tried to eat something else, but I couldn't get it out my system. It cracked my tooth. You know that, right? It's crazy. Pregnancy is one of those most humbling things. Coconut oil on face protects it from sunburn. Yeah, badger. It's badger. That's what it is. Sharian found it. Badger. That's badger. Yeah, it's by Badger. Sorry, it's badger. That's the name. Badger. It has that's why I thought it was beaver. It's badger. Thank you, Sharian Jackman. It's badger, y'all. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, it was badger. Yeah, that's it. Badger. You saw it? Okay, sorry about that. It's badger. Why did I think it was a beaver? Badger. There you go. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for getting it. Yeah, I love it. It's really good. Coconut oils are good. I'm allergic to the coconut in the United Fix. It did something to me, but that could have to do with something that happened. That's another thing. Anyway, y'all, I could talk to you for days. Anybody have any more questions? Because you write me questions. Anybody want to ask me a question about something? I'm going to go. I need to eat something. Now I'm craving tomatoes. I like the taste of Badger. Yeah, Badger's it. Get the stronger one. If you have very fair skin, get that. They have integrity. I already vetted it out. So they have great integrity unless somebody else bought the company within the last 6 months. Because I always vet things. Every 6 months, I vet out a company. I'm about that life. I vet out companies every 6 months because every 6 months they'll change something up so you won't know. It's Badger. It's Badger, y'all. Is GA Georgia safe for during reset? I don't think Georgia's unsafe as far as pole shift, as far as physically, but the inception, they're coming for Georgia. Remember, it's not the pole shift isn't just the issue. It's not the pole shift. It's the people. It's the enemies that are going to come for the smart cities that are going to be set up. So it's not that Georgia's unsafe physiologically for pole shifts, pole shifts are moving rock or the plates. It's because of the smart city and the infiltration that's going to come to Georgia. So that's all. That's why it is. So Georgia has a lot, is beautiful, but they coming for Georgia. I know that for a fact. It's not going to be safe because Xinhua and the League of Doom, they got plans for Georgia. That's why they got the smart city set up for there. Because when everything's said and done, remember, it's not, the pole shift is one thing, but they got pandemics set up. They got disease X. They got all kinds of, Ebola coming out their butt, Ebola coming out the eyes. They got everything. So they got the setup. They want you to have a reason to go and they want to have a reason to call you into their smart cities. And how is that going to happen? They got to create a pandemic or a purge where all this violent, all the criminals start getting buck wild. That's what they're going to do. So that's why it isn't safe. And I know people waiting for meet and greets. I don't do that anymore. I may do it, but my next conference is going to be in Brazil. I know it's going to be a while. It takes me a while, y'all, because I do it on my own. So my next UFO conference is going to be in Brazil. So save your pennies, y'all. You're going to at least have some fresh air. Okay, so it will be in Brazil. I don't know what part of Brazil yet. I don't know if I'm going to have it in Bahia or in the south of Brazil. So it's going to be in Brazil. So you know how I get down. I'm a party person. So it's going to be great, healthy food, great conversation. I've got to get some great speakers to come. I don't think it's going to be very hard to convince them to go to Brazil. Okay. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know, I think it might be post pole shift. So it might be like the VIP pole shift party, or it might be just before the pole shift. So it'll be a lot of fun. Oh my God. My dogs go crazy. It'll be a lot of fun. So people keep asking when the next conference is going to be or the meet and greet. It's definitely going to be in Brazil. Okay. So it'll be a lot of fun. I don't know when. It could be a year or even the year after. I'm not sure. Remember, I do it all on my own. There isn't any infiltration from Willy Wonka's League of Doom. A lot of my haters like to find out they're too broke and cheap to try to come to Brazil. Yes, I said it. Y'all too broken and cheap to try to come to Brazil. So y'all will all be safe. Yeah, my haters like to talk smack. They ain't making it to Brazil. If they do, they deserve to come. You know what I mean? Yeah. It'll be a lot of fun. And then we'll have music. It'll be like a week. I'll show you some great places. I'll probably it'll be a lot of fun. There's people that I want to be speakers. I gotta ship my DJ down there. I always have a DJ. That's just how I get down from. My conference is not like everybody else's conference. I got to have music. I'm a woman of color. I'm musical. I'm Caribbean. I'm French. We got to have music. I need to do everything with music. Okay. So, and also I do have my show that's starting for anyone who is an alien, who's in contact with aliens. If you are a reptilian, insectoid, whoever you are, a time traveler, you can contact me at gmail.com. I'm doing interviews now on the radio show, so you can come in and be a guest. I'll verify if you're telling the truth or not. So don't try to come on here and just don't talk about dreams. Do not call me if you're having dreams. I need real on time and real time alien contactees, or those who are aliens themselves, or those who were time travelers, or those who have had supernatural occurrences. But it has to be in real time. Please don't waste your time calling in talking about a dream. I'm not saying your dreams are invalid, but I need people who are having it in real time, okay, to interview. So contact me at goddessdell@gmail.com. So y'all, I gotta go, okay? My dogs are harassing me. Fi is trying to get me to go up to take them outside, probably because Fi wants ice. Fi just obsesses with ice. You want ice? You want ice? I got a dog. Where the dogs, where the hood at? I should bark like DMX. Look at them, they're coming. They're harassing me, y'all. Oh, they're scratching me. Oh, look, they're on my back. Oh my God, I got my wolf pack. Okay, I gotta go, y'all. All right, so I'm gone. Please join me on Thursday.